All right, I'm back. Between detours and traffic and this, well, I don't know what's going on with and my streams keep going in and out. Um, I can't let this get to me. I was using all of my own wellness tools today because I don't know. It's like I don't know if there's something going on in the air, atmosphere, or something. I don't know. And I'm trying to go pick up my brother from the hospital. They made it seem like they were gonna have him placed today somewhere else where he can get 24-hour care. I can't give him 24-hour care. You know what I mean? So earlier I was talking about you got to have all the time and all the money to be able to do this. And what I mean by all the time is the 24-hour care and all the money to be able to pay for it. Okay? I don't have both. I don't. And I'm highly frustrated. So what I was saying before, some weird text message came through was I was talking with one of the caseworkers that not officially, attached to my brother's case at the hospital, and she was telling me that they were talking to one of the agencies. I kept trying to reach them, and they weren't answering my phone calls or whatever. She was trying to be helpful, but I was definitely voicing my concerns. Um, and I don't know if I really hope I misunderstood what she said. I hope that she meant the opposite of what I thought I heard her say. But what I thought I heard her say was basically, if I don't come get him, he's going to be on the streets. That's what I thought I heard her say. Maybe it glitched out and I did not hear the word not or something, so I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. And I'm not angry at her at all. No, there's a system, because I also um, just received, I guess, from his insurance, my brother, the letter that they got him. And then as I was, venting earlier, I come to realize I think his insurance only pays for a certain amount of days. And so the days are up. Okay. And I think that's what's going on, because this kind of happened before in Birmingham, where I was just like, he actually needs more days, not whatever. So the healthcare system is trash. They don't care. They don't care. Um, I'm gonna, I'm hoping that he is actually gonna take the care that he has had so far and really apply it in the next couple of days. He says he wants to go ahead and do the group home. Um, I'm still looking to secure even more long term adequate care for him. That's why I'm trying to get guardianship so he can be on my insurance, and I'm still checking on that too. If he's on my insurance, I can pay for a nursing home. He needs a nursing home. I know that there are long lines with the state, like nobody has money or whatever. Um, I need him to also try, like, I don't know, just as I said earlier in videos before, I saw some changes in him. And I think I need him to believe that he can really have a happy life here in this city and not just fall prey to his symptoms and just let it happen to him. You know what I mean? I'm saying, like, some people let their whatever happen to them, and I'm not saying that in a mean way. For example, basic like rehabilitation, right? Say if you did like sprain your ankle, right? You can either go to OT, get the training to strengthen your leg muscles, or you can just sit there and let it atrophy And then now you got a weak leg for the rest of your life, whatever, because you didn't do the work. That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Okay. And I'm rubbing my eyes because I have allergies, y'all. So it's not like I'm not crying or anything like that, but I'm just really kind of frustrated. And I'm frustrated because my brother's personality, as I'm starting to like, he's just naturally anxious, but and to like put on top of that with his mental illness and his memory problems, that's a lot. And I have to work my hours that I work. I can't just walk out of a classroom full of children. I can't, you know? So I don't work in an office like some people do or whatever. And I'm trying to get him to understand that. But when he is afraid, he doesn't, of course, there is no reasoning or whatever. So it's my hope when I get up there, because I'm not even halfway, y'all. Like, it's going to take a while. But hopefully, traffic will lighten up this, I'm hoping, in the next 20 minutes. Traffic needs to lighten up. Um, I'm like I said, I really am hoping that the care he called me maybe 20 minutes ago. He's probably gonna call me in another 5 minutes. Who knows? And I was like, yep, still driving, still driving. Um, that he is, getting group therapy. I don't know. In the past, he's been in situations like that where he wasn't taking it seriously. It is my hope that he is taking it seriously, because that is medicine. Like, some people are afraid of therapy, but that's medicine. All right, I'm back. Sorry. There must be something going on in the atmosphere, y'all, because I've tried to do lives all day today. Not all day, but this afternoon, and they keep cutting out. Like, I don't know. There must be a solar flare or something going on. And it's not, ouch, it's not helping that my neck really hurts and I pulled a muscle and stuff. It's not really helping that people aren't answering phone calls. I ended up talking to one woman, um, also about trying to find a placement for my brother. I was like, look, just tell me. That's one thing about me. I just need to know. Like, don't sit here and hum and haw and, like I said, blow smoke and pretend like you're doing something that you're not. Just tell me so I can move forward and do something else. But other than that, like, I don't know, you know, I don't know. But yeah, my neck really does hurt. I'm in crunch time when it comes to the school year. I got to get these grades in. I'm also dealing with another stressor, which I don't know. There's an opportunity I could have had or can have, and I'm afraid to go for it, because being a caregiver, I'm complaining about dropping everything at the drop of a hat because of his needs, but they're not needs right now. And I need him to realize that sometimes you can wait. You really can. And I can't have the opportunity that I want. And it's like a once in a lifetime opportunity because of my brother. And I'm not blaming him. And because of scheduling. So I'm hoping I can make this happen. I really want this opportunity. I really do. I don't I've talked about first daughter problems, things like, people expect you to drop everything to take care of everybody and all the things and all the stressors that women go through. Like, people just expect you to be the caregiver all the time, you know? But I don't have to be the caregiver. I didn't sign on to be, but in a way, I didn't know how bad this situation was because he was holding it in, he was holding it back. I wish I'd known. Not to say I wouldn't have helped, but it would have helped had I had more information. And I don't know what the next 48 hours is going to bring. I'm hoping that there's going to be a placement somewhere. I have to basically have my phone on now to take phone calls tomorrow. I have a parapro teaching partner, but she's also having some situations right now where she's not going to be in the classroom Friday. And I got a meeting with my principal Friday. I'm gonna need people to answer my phone calls. So playing phone tag, that's the thing. It's like I don't want to play phone tag with y'all. Like I'm trying to reach you and no one is responding. I've made so many efforts. I've emailed, I've faxed. I'm gonna have to, like I said, I'm gonna fax again because people are ignoring me, I feel like. And maybe it's a family thing. Maybe I'm being the anxious person that my brother is being towards me. Maybe. I'm gonna have to when I hit this other highway, it's still inside the city though, so I prefer street driving than highway driving, especially as it gets sunset here. I'm also just trying to make sure that he doesn't go back to bad habits, my brother that is. So that's one of the other reasons why I did not want him to go back to the apartment. I cleaned the apartment, but I didn't do like complete like overhaul cleaning as I would have wanted, thinking that he was not going to come back there. So I went ahead and finished up taking out things that I don't think that are very healthy for him, that if he saw them he would go back to doing those things. So that's why I say therapy is also medicine. Like a lot of people, you know, don't understand your behavior is a communication. So if he's doing certain things, it's because he's communicating certain feelings that he's not using his words to adequately get out. So if I remove those things, they are reminders of not how to communicate, basically. See, now I'm laughing, so I'm feeling better, but my neck still hurts. I need to find a way to have my neck not hurt. I still have hope. Like I said, he sounds a lot better. I kept campaigning for the injections for him. Again, back to that insurance part where they explained to me that insurance might not pay for it, at least his might not, injections, or the supply is low, who knows? I don't know. So yeah, there's a lot of obstacles, and a lot of the things is you don't know what you don't know, and I'm back to that. You don't know what you don't know. And they keep telling me to do Nambi. What's today? Wednesday. I have to find a group that is virtual or something, because the one that they keep saying is here, they're not actually having those meetings as far as I know, because I've tried to get on them. I don't know. So yeah, I'm just trying to get this hashed out of my mind by the time I get to the hospital to get my brother. As far as like the nutrition experiment, I don't know. We might have to pause. It was working though. That's why they took him off one of the medications. I was trying to like figure out what kind of paperwork can they offer me and give me. Like I need something because he needs 24-hour care. That's what also I keep asking for. And for me to apply for guardianship, I need something from them. And I don't know. I guess they feel like, oh, he's not as bad. It's like, but he was hiding it. He is. And unless you actually like confront him, then he's going to keep pretending like nothing's wrong until it's too late. I don't know. So that's what I'm saying. I'm just frustrated, really frustrated. I wonder where, like, I don't know. Because there's still a lot of things that I haven't done, or it's still in the works, trying to work on getting for him. because of the strain. And like I said, my neck really hurts when it comes to healthcare in the United States. Really strained. So hopefully more people are off this road now. So let me focus on getting there. So my plan is to try to have him like a quiet, peaceful evening. I still have to try to work. I don't know. It depends on if I get us back in a decent amount of time. I still have to at least do something. At the very least, send the fax, like I said. Um, and like I said, maybe it's because I am in pain and annoyed and congested and tired and stressed from my work, which I choose my work. I like my work. I do. But I don't like all the stuff happening at once. Like my head hurts and my neck hurts. I'm stuffy. I'm tired. um, it's a lot going on. All right. With that I say, take care, y'all. Take care. Hug your loved ones.